and they didn't think that they want to harm you. It applies typically for your staff members. Maybe some vendors also, intentionally. No, they don't want to harm you. Fact, maybe they themselves are not fully aware of the consequences. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy, and we are going to talk about why we lack awareness that our staff members with good intent also end up making mistakes. What actually happens is a simple mistake can make a big exposure. Exposure could lead to breach. Not important as to what is the volume of records, right? What is important in this context is the value of records, the value of the fact that even one customer or one vendor, one breach, one record breach can be harmful. You end up sending wrong attachments, many a times wrong recipients, similar names, first name dot last name email IDs. You start typing Anuj, the system picks up an email ID, and you just click a tab without checking what the email ID was that the system picked up, and therefore the mail goes to the wrong person. Having an attachment and a screenshot, that could be very risky, right? Because it could have critical information inside it. The real pattern, you need to do it fast. Always. When you're sitting on your seat, you just want to quickly finish up your work, you didn't even care to check or recheck rather, the email ID that got used there. You didn't pause, you didn't think about it. You said, okay, I do it regularly, tuck, 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 send. And you ended up sending, perhaps you were sending a salary transfer letter to the bank, and you ended up sending it to wrong set of people. There it goes. There's the problem. It breaks there. Privacy was never operational in these cases. There's no practical awareness. People are not rechecking. They don't intend to send it to wrong people. They also want that the salary should get dispersed immediately and the people in the team are happy about it. But they don't have the real guidance, though this is too small a thing. They don't check, recheck the destiny, the destination. Right? They just typed in something that they type in very regularly. It picked up an email ID and it went to wrong place. They just gave an envelope to the office boy without sealing it. They trust him. Now, from compliance point of view, it's not a digital data, but it is data, right? It is data. If a breach happens and someone realizes you did this mistake, can you justify saying it is non-digital, so I'm not responsible for it? No, right? You have to make it a behavioral culture that people check and recheck and ensure that the PIAs are handled very carefully, especially if they are sensitive personal information. The hard truth is, intent does not reduce the impact. Customer exposure happened, trust broke, and risk continues to exist. Right? The data got exposed. Customer here does not necessarily mean only the paying customer, it could be a staff member whose personal information went to the wrong email ID. It could be a staff members whose information got leaked out because of that unsealed envelope. The risk exists in those cases also. Organizations miss the fact that the awareness does not end up having one training session. There have to be repetitions. Not of the same training, not necessarily of trainings only, but these could be examples, operational examples sent on emails, operational impactful examples, small 2 to 3 minutes of videos, shots circulated internally, played on the monitors and screens in the cafeterias, posters and danglers along the corridors. And a lot of organizations, especially BPOs, do that. They do that for the sake of their security risks. Now, it is traditional, and everyone should do now for the sake of security of the personal information collected. This should become a culture in the organization that everything that we are doing takes care of privacy. And that also, of course, includes the 7 principles of privacy by design. You need to be very careful that you are taking care of them. From DPDP point of view, breach through any source, accountability continues. They may not question you as to why did you not repeat the training, but they would question you the day there is a breach. Accountability matters. Human error matters. You need to have apply safeguards, encrypted files, password protected, wrong email address, but an encrypted password protected file. Safe. Absolutely safe. You should ensure operational discipline in your organization. So, what actually exists? You should reduce the friction between staff members, give them better processes, better workflows, better tools, continuously enforce privacy norms, things you see, you read, any breach, any incident, talk about it. Imagine the kind of impact it could have on the reputation, not just compliance penalties. Maybe not even compliance penalties, but on the reputation. And document it and circulate it across the organization. You should do proactive things. You should not wait for problems to come up. Reinforcements, operational focus, something very, very important for every organization. The real fact, good intent can still manage to create a risk. Privacy is behavioral. Awareness must become a habit. Awareness cannot be left on the sides. Operations must support the organization, the way people are working, change the way you are working. Follow privacy by design. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.